Good morning, welcome to the Mahwah Public Library. My name is Joan. Today we're doing a chair yoga session with 2 chairs. So I am turning my chair sideways so that you can see more clearly, but ideally you want to have the open part of the seat facing you. You do need some blocks, so put your 2 blocks in the space between your chairs. You're going to sit back as far into the chair as you can and lift your feet to the edge of the chair. Now, ideally, it's better with no arms, but we work with what we have. And don't press back into the chair. So we're just going to sit with our feet resting on the edge of the chair, feeling the arch of the foot, and then just begin to rock a little bit. Your arms could be down to the side. If you have arms, they can be under. You can let your arms rest on top. Your hands can rest on your knees, whatever most comfortable for you. And begin to open up through the sitting bones and relax the back into the chair. Feel that sensation of releasing through the spine, softening through the shoulders. Good, and then just rest your feet so that you bring the soles of your feet together and your hands just resting gently inside the thighs. Get a little stretch here. Shoulders back and down, heads right at neutral. Now press the ball of the foot and the heel together and open up the toes and just wiggle a little bit here. See if you can stretch through the toes. No clenching through the jaw. Good, and then release that right leg straight and let the left leg just rest out. Take the right foot, press it all the way up, straight up. Feel that flexion through the back of the leg. Don't lock the knee. And then bring that left leg up and just rock it as big as you can, opening up a little more, into the hips. On the left, settling into the right. Good, and then release that leg, measure it, see if it's just a little longer. Foot is flexed on the left, we open up out to the right, take a breath. And then when you're ready, you begin to rock here. Take your time. Good, release that leg, stretch it. Hopefully it's now the same length. Sit up as tall as you can, shoulders down, slide your hands as far toward your ankles as you can. Remember, we're still warming up the spine. So if you need to keep it high, that's where you are. Shoulders, it's better down. Head is at neutral. Take a breath. Flex your feet so you get a nice stretch through the back of the legs. Little rocking here, small, gentle rocking. Relaxing the jaw, giving the nervous system a chance to soften and settle. Good, pause. Take that right leg, bring it down onto your block. Let that left leg just stretch and see if you can bring both arms to the toes. If you can't bring them to the toes, then you just let them rest wherever it's comfortable for you. Take a big stretch here. Relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Soften the jaw. Release that. You're going to feel that leg in comparison to the other, and you stretch again. Just a gentle stretch. Now remember, we're warming up, so you don't want to pull. I'm not pulling anything. I'm inviting the leg to stretch through the back of the calf. I'm soft through the knees. Breathe. Good, release that. Take your feet, just let them rest on the block. Sit up nice and tall. Feel how you're sitting in the chair. See if you feel more balanced. And we're just gonna lift and rock one hip up and then the other. Always feeling that sensation that I can bring myself back to balance without an effort. Just like a pendulum, it's just gonna rock gently from side to side. Breathe. Now pause, little circle. And as you roll around right here, feel that sensation of moving through your sitting bones And then pause and reverse and go the other way and take your time. Good. When you come back to center, sitting up nice and tall, relaxing the shoulders down, we're going to twist. Twist gently to the right. Take a breath. Chin is down and I soften. Few breaths. And then to the other side. And I take a few breaths as I wring out. Soften that shoulder in the front. Good. One more on each side. See if maybe you can look to the right. Get a little different, deeper stretch. And then release and go to the other side. Take a breath. Good. Come back to center, medium circle, stir the pot, and see how that feels as you balance maybe a little more. And then pause when you come to the back of that rotation and reverse your circle. Good. Come back to center. We're going to sit back in the chair. Lift your feet. So my left foot's up. I'm going to take my right foot and cross it over. Take a big stretch right here. Wiggle your toes if you tend to get a cramp, so you want to keep those toes happy. Stretch it all out. Take a breath. Lift your arms. Rock it out. Take your elbows down to wherever it is that's comfortable for you. Use the back of the chair to ease the space between the shoulder blades. Take a breath. Release whatever you're holding here. Good. Come to center. Release and switch to the other side. So the right foot flexes up, left toes point. Take a breath. Wiggle the toes if you need to move them. And then when you're ready, you lift up and you rock here. And feel that sensation of releasing what you're carrying through the hips and through the shoulders, using the back of the chair as a prop to massage that space through the length of the mid-back. Breathe. Good. Pause for a moment. Bring your feet back up to standing, feet right on the edge. Rock it out again and see how much maybe you have space. So walk your feet wide as the distance of the seat, so you really get some movement here. Now, I'm going to release my left leg, and if I'm comfortable, I can bring my leg over. But if this does not feel comfortable for me, I bring the foot to the block and I cross over. If this is not comfortable for me, I can choose to keep the leg extended and cross over at the top, or keep it crossed at the bottom. So bringing it over as much as is comfortable for you. Use your arm as a weight. Take a breath. Big hip opener here. Feel that stretch through the bottom of the foot, so stretch the toes up. You want to feel as if this is like the base of tree pose without putting the foot on the inside of the leg. So it's a variation of pigeon. And we take a breath. Good. If you're comfortable, you roll toward that bent knee. Just a little twist, only if it's good for you. And then twist the other way. Take a breath. And if you're comfortable, you can come forward. But don't go here if it's not comfortable for you. Breathe. Release the leg and slide it and see if you have a little more space. I have a lot of space. And now I switch to the other side. Now remember, you always are mindful of knee and hip replacements, issues, surgeries, injuries. So if there's something that doesn't work for you, you don't do it. This side feels a little different for me. I pay attention. I don't force anything to go where it doesn't belong. Flex that standing foot. Imagine that it's standing. Soften the shoulders down. Bring in the breath. So imagine that this foot is grounding you down into the earth. Nothing can knock you down. You're balanced, you're rooted, you're supported. Taking a nice breath, you rotate toward the bent knee. Twist just a little bit if you choose. and then twist the other way if you choose. And then coming forward, any amount if you choose. Chin is tucked, no straining on the neck. Take a breath. And then releasing that, letting that leg go long. Take a breath. Wiggle your toes. Now, widen your feet and curl the toes as much as you can. And then stretch them out as much as you can. So curl and stretch. And pay attention to what goes on in the throat. So if you're doing this and you're tightening your face, your throat, your jaw, someplace else, just be mindful you want to soften that. You want to isolate the stretch. So research indicates that flexible feet, toes, ankles, knees, thighs, hips promote longevity. Now I'm going to curl one toe, if I can, and stretch the other. And just give your brain a challenge. And then you switch. Curl the other, curl one, stretch the other, and go back and forth. Now it's going to take a few moments maybe to find the rhythm of this. Good. Relax anything that's tight. One more set. Repeat. Good, wiggle the toes. Now use the heels as a pivot, keep the knees soft, and just rock it out. And feel that moving all the way up into the hips. So the knees are slightly up, and I'm rocking out into that space so I feel like I'm lengthening as much as I can. Bring the soles of the feet together. Now I'm gonna sit up as tall as I can. If I'm comfortable, I'm going to hold the ankles, relax down, curl back, just a little. Inhale, lift up, just a little. And just curl and release. So you may need to give yourself some space behind the chair. Don't force it to go where it's not comfortable for you. Feel that stretch through the spine, through the sternum. All the way up and down at your own rate. One more. And curl back. And if you're comfortable, you can rock, but don't go here if it's not going to work for you today. Good. Bring your feet gently to the blocks. Now I'm going to widen my stance. Now my feet can comfortably reach the floor, but if yours cannot, then you move your block. I'm going to move my chair. If you need to adjust the chair so that you don't hit it, that's what you do. And we're just going to lift and rock it here. So your blocks can be under your feet. It's all about the length of your legs and your comfort level. And we just want to stretch out right here. Good. When I come back to center, I sit and lift and roll back, heads at neutral, take a breath, little circle. Take a small, tiny rotation. 1, 2, 3. Same direction, make it a medium-sized circle. 1, 2, 3. Make it as large as you want. 1, your eyes can be open, focused on the floor, something that's not moving. 3. Now, you're gonna pause and go around the other way. 1, large. 2, 3, medium circle. 1, 2, 3, small circle. Isolate the movement. 1, 2, bless you. 3. Rock a little bit. See how this feels. Now take your blocks, widen your stance, bring your toes up, and if you can hold the sides of your chair. You're just gonna rock out into windshield wipers, pressing into the ball of the foot, the toes, rocking right here. Good. Good, and then come back to center, press into the heels, and rock here. This opens up through the pelvic girdle. Good, one foot presses down, the other one heel presses, and I rock it here. Take your time. Soften anything that's tight. Relax your face. Switch sides. Take a breath. Nice. Relaxing through the face, the jaw, the eyes, the breath. Good. Now, with your legs as wide as you can, open up now like your frog. And you're going to bring your hands here and you're going to sit up as tall as you can. Take a breath, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe move your head, check to make sure your neck is not tight. Breathe. Bring your feet to the mat. Relax your shoulders. Now, if you have a chair and you need space, give yourself space. We're going to curl back and lift up small. And curl back and ripple up and curl it back. Take your time. If you need to adjust the distance of the blocks, make them a little closer, that's perfectly fine. You can adjust it to whatever it is that you need. And then when you're ready, if you're ready, you can make it as big or as small as you need it to be. So I curl back on the exhale and I inhale and take a breath. And keep the shoulders down and feel that rippling up through the spine and take a breath. A few more here. Good, and curl it back. And last one, inhale, ripple up, stay up, take a breath. Exhale, curl it back, and then pause. Bring it up to neutral. Now, we're going to open up through the shoulders, so I'm going to take my right arm, rest it on my thigh. Left arm comes down into the space between my legs, and I spin around. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse your circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake that arm. Turn the hand like you're opening a jar. Stretch the fingers toward the mat. Wiggle your fingers. And then switch to the other side. And spin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake it out. Turn your hand like you're opening a jar. Wiggle your fingers. Feel that stretch. Bring it all the way up. Hands right on the knees. See if you feel a little longer. Go right into your dog and cat. So you're going to curl and lift. Make it as big an expression as comfortable for you. If you want it deeper, when you curl back, you can stretch the arms and lift up, but that's your choice. Exhale and you curl and you stretch it, and then inhale, lift. One more after this, curl it back, take a big stretch. If you choose, lift it up. Good. Just rock a little bit side to side. Pause right at neutral, twist to the right, take a breath. Twist to the left. Bring one arm down, one arm up. Stretch it up and then tip over. You can look under or keep your head at neutral. And then opposite side, take a breath. Good. Both arms in front, inhale. Just shoulder height, exhale. Inhale, lift up, exhale. Now press back just a little bit, exhale. Inhale on the lift. Now you can make it as big an expression as you need. So if you're comfortable and you want to bring it higher, you can. You want to come a little more forward, you go with where you are comfortable today. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Now see if you can widen it. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. One more. And inhale and exhale. When you come forward, Let your arms rest around your legs, flatten your back into that space between your legs, head's an extension of the spine. Take a breath. Feel what sensations you've activated here. Slide the hands right up the front. Take a breath. Pause. Now bring the legs together. Now just like we did before, if you choose, you can keep it crossed at the ankle. Otherwise, you can bring it all the way up to the top of the thigh. Take a breath here and rock it out and see how this feels. Shoulders back and down, heads at neutral. Good. Come to the right and twist, and then to the left. Good. Come forward if you choose. See how this feels. Exhale, let it go. Stretch that leg nice and long, point and flex. 2, 3. Now, if you need to let your leg rest on the chair that's in front of you, perfect. Good. Roll it around at the ankle and reverse your circle. Release that leg and opposite side. Take a breath. And we rock it out. Good. Pause, turn toward the bent leg. Take a twist. Opposite side. Come forward any amount if that's comfortable for you. See if you have a little more space here. Release and rock it out if you choose. And stretch that leg. So I moved my chair so you could see, but if your chair is there, you can let your leg rest. Point and flex. You can let it hover, roll it around, and reverse your circle. Good, take a breath, come forward any amount. Now, you have a chair in front of you. I'm gonna take my chair. I'm gonna show you, but you're gonna have a little difficulty maybe, so I'll show you. You're gonna take your feet off and you're gonna slide through and just rest forward on the chair. So if I were to be in my second chair, I'm resting here in a variation of a child's pose. So as you breathe in and you breathe out, if your head, your forehead, can rest on the chair, that's great. If you need to put a block underneath your head to bring the seat of the chair up to you, that's great too. You can double stack a block. And you breathe and just stretch it out. Maybe move your arms a little forward as the body softens. Take a breath. One more big breath. Good. Slide your hands back to frame the seat edge. Sit up as tall as you can, shoulders back. Rock the shoulders just a little bit and take your time. Good. Take the left hand, walk it over to the right and get a little stretch. So I'm going to hold the left hand on the seat. I'm going to take my right hand and bring it behind me. As I bring it behind me, I'm going to imagine that I'm putting it into a pocket of my jeans, and I'm going to come down a little bit here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Come back up and I switch to the other side. But before I do that, I'm going to rock it here and I want to see how my shoulder feels. See if I have a little more space. Good. When I come to the left, my right hand holds the outside edge of the seat. My left hand comes behind, the palm is away. I get a little twist. I imagine my fingers are in a jean pocket. I rotate toward that left leg and I come up and down at my own rate. Breathe. Try not to collapse the shoulder. Take a breath. One more. Bring it up. Hands to the seat. Rock it out. Now, when you come forward again this time, if you need to put your blocks underneath your feet because you need a little elevation, that's great. Slide forward and see if you have more space. Now, as you slide forward and you bring yourself forward into your chair, I'll see if I can do it this way. You're gonna slide it here. Your head can rest on the chair. It can rest on the block. You take a breath. And you let your whole spine soften. See if you feel like you have more length here. Take a breath. Good. One more big breath, inhale. Exhale, let it out. Slide your hands back to frame the face. Bring it back up, hands to the seat. Maybe go a little deeper. See if you have a little more space to rotate. Now you can turn your head so your ear is toward the seat, but if it's too much for your neck, you don't go there. You make it the expression that's most comfortable for you today. Good, and then when I come back to center, I slide myself back up, sit up nice and tall, arms out. Now I'm going to bring my feet back onto my blocks. I'll move my chair so you can see. You can keep your chair right where it is. I want to sit back in the chair. I want to bring my elbows out and I want to rock. So I want to see how it feels now in relationship to how it felt when I started. Small and gentle. Good. Release your hands, take a breath. They can rest palms down, shoulders back. Ask yourself to feel where you're grounded, balanced, and supported. So feel the feet, feel the legs, the right and the left. Notice how you're sitting in the chair. Feel the support of the back of the chair. Notice the shoulders. Wiggle and adjust if you feel one shoulder's higher than the other. Tuck that belly back so the lumbar spine gets a little stretch. Head's at neutral, so don't tip the head down. Take a breath. I am rooted. I am balanced. I am supported. Nothing can knock me down. So as you breathe right here and you feel that sensation of balance, strength, and support, you feel that sensation from the bottoms of your feet, back down through your hands, and up and out through the crown of the head. Now, we want to move it. So I'm going to bring my arms out to the side, and I'm just going to rock here. So I feel like a star. So my heart is open. I'm taking a deep breath. I'm softening through the face, the crown of the head, the heart, the belly, and I'm grounding through my feet and feeling that energy perhaps pulsing through my palms and fingers. And then I pause and I bring that in right to the heart. And as I breathe right here, I ask myself, what do I need to do to keep my calm, relaxed heart at ease in all circumstances? So feel the rise and the fall of the breath. Maybe your heart rate will begin to slow down. And now think about what you think about. And does what you think about affect how you feel emotionally, internally, stress-wise? And can you make a choice to let go of things that are triggers? Now, I want to release the stuff I think about. So when the heart is balanced and at ease, everything above the heart and below the heart finds a better place of alignment. So I'm going to take my palms and I'm going to massage them, rub them, get a little warmth here. And then I'm going to do a full hand clap and shake it out a little bit. And I'm going to take my fingertips and I'm bringing my hands together and just let the fingertips rest on the hairline, thumbs on the cheeks. Edges of the hands are resting, shoulders are back. And I'm just going to hold right here and invite my brain now to calm down, to let go of extraneous thoughts, to release distractions. As I breathe in and I breathe out, maybe you feel the warmth of your exhale being captured by the hands together here, softening tension, forehead, eyebrows, eyes, cheeks, nose, jaw. Sink the shoulders down and away from the ears. Ask yourself, what do I spend most time thinking about? And what if I stopped it? What if I let go of negative thoughts and actions and reactions and created a shift so my brain could be calm and reflective and my heart could remain calm and at ease? And observe all sensations. Now come back up slowly and gently. If you can keep your eyes closed. Left hand to the heart, right hand to the crown of the head, elbows out. My mind is calm and relaxed. I am noticing, I am observing, I'm softening, I'm reflecting on what I need to do to take care of myself. When my mind is calm and relaxed, my heart is calm and relaxed. My body is warm, it's strong, it's flexible, it's energetic. I bring myself to a place where I can be still in spite of any chaos, struggle, worry, concern. Now I'm going to bring my top hand and I'm going to lift it a little bit away from my head and a little bit away from my heart. And I want to feel the pulsing maybe of the energy. And I'm going to just pulse it up and out. So I lift the hand up above my head and the hand at the heart comes straight out. And I gather to myself this sense of re-energizing. Bringing that energy back in so I don't feel depleted. And then I'm just going to bring that top hand and I'm going to bring it over. One, touch the thumb, and then bring it right to the belly. So right at the base of the sternum. Now I want to ask myself, what do I need to digest? What concerns, worries, fears, tension, anxiety do I need to shift? What can I control? What is it that I cannot control? And can I control really anything? And then we move it out. So if you need to move a little bit, I need to move because my elbows will hit the chair. I'm going to roll around. Down on the left, up on the right. I want to ask my body to digest not only the food, but the things that happen during my day, my week, my years, my life. Get rid of old stuff. Process it, release it, let it go. So I feel lighter, calmer, and at ease. And then I bring it all the way down to the lower belly, and here becomes my bowl of abundance. So now think about all the ways in which your life is rich. All the ways in which you bring to yourself the gift of joy and laughter, celebrating the things that you celebrate within your own life, your own family, amongst your friends. And then sweep out. So I'm going to just bring my arms out and bring it slightly up. And I want to feel that even though my hands are not touching, I want to feel that almost like it's an electrical connection from one side to the other. I'm going to inhale, lift up, gently look up, and bring down to myself anything I need. And then sweep it out and gather more into your bowl of abundance. And the bowl can be any visual glass, it could be a basket, it could be whatever visual you use for yourself. And as you do it, pay attention to the sensations that you're gathering within your palms. And then as you gather it, this time, left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly, and take a breath. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, you say to yourself, I'm taking care of myself from the inside out. I am breathing in, I am breathing out into this space where I am awake and I am aware, but I am relaxed and I am at ease. Now I'm going to sweep the hands out, and this time I want to gather. So I'm going to lean a little bit forward, and fingertips come in and I pull in healing, forgiveness, kindness, compassion, love, courage, patience, opportunity, prosperity. I mean, the list can go on. You just keep gathering and feel that sensation that you are this electromagnetic field, which is what you are, bringing to yourself the gift of possibility, opportunity, pure potentiality. And then when you come back out and you bring it all in and you hold it and you say to yourself, thank you for the gift of, and what is it? What is the gift that you received from your practice today? And then bring it right to your knees, a little circle. And stir the pot. Anything else that needs to go, just let it go. Just like when water spirals down into a drain. And then when you come to the back of this rotation, you pause and you welcome in the things that will allow you to feel lighter, flexible, content, at ease, relaxed. And then when you come back to center, you pause and just breathe here. Now, your option, you can stay right here if that's comfortable for you, or you bring your chair and you just allow your legs to rest on the seat of the chair, and you just let the weight of your legs be effortless. You don't have to walk forward. You don't have to move. You already did the work. Your hands can be up or down depending on what you need. If you need to ground, your hands are down. If you need to receive something, your hands and palms are up. And you soften the thinking process. The brain loves to start. But now just tell your brain, no, I'm just going to rest you for a few breaths. I'm going to relax into this place where I can be still. I am focused on only the breath and the sound of the bowl. I am breathing in and I am breathing out of the space that I have created for myself today. And when this class is over, I am carrying this space with me like a gift. The gift of space, to be clear, to be relaxed, to be at ease. So if something transpires that creates a trigger, I step literally out of the way. I step to the side, I step back, I step to the right, to the left, I turn around. So I can feel that sense of connection, alignment, balance, support. letting go of limitations, opening up into possibility, pure potentiality. And as you breathe in and you breathe out right here, ask yourself, what am I thankful for today? What do I need to be aware of? Is there anything else that I can choose to let go of? If something else is not working for me, can I make a different choice? Can I unlock a door within myself, within my subtle body, my thoughts, my mind, my spirit, that will make me feel at ease, relaxed, awake, aware? And take 3 long, slow breaths. At whatever the rate is that's comfortable for you. Relaxing again the throat, the jaw, the eyes, the crown of the head, the heart, the bottoms of the feet, the center of the palms. I am my own person. Everything I need is already within me, and anything else I need will come to me at the perfect time. So as you breathe in and you breathe out here, give yourself a compliment. Today I celebrate what? And begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes and begin to deepen your breath. And now bring your legs back down so your feet can rest on the floor or on your block so you can ground yourself back down. And just tap your feet. Tap, 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 and shake your hands. And wake yourself back up into this new space that you've created for yourself. And then pause and gather anything else you need. Gathering that space, that awareness, that inspiration, tapping into imagination and inner thoughts that will help me to heal. And bringing it right to the heart so I can celebrate a heart that's calm and balanced. Have a wonderful day, and I extend to you the gift of peace. Namaste. Namaste. Feel good, and I'll see you next time.